So in today's episode of the What Actual Health podcast, we are going to be discussing something that is super close to my heart because I have this autoimmune disease.
Yes.
And it's also World Psoriasis Day on October 29. So we have decided to talk about psoriasis.
Yes,
Okay,
definitely.
first of all, Harvey, what is psoriasis?
Psoriasis is an autoimmune
Okay.
disease, no? So it manifests on the skin.
So
Mga
basically, how
lesions, right?
Oo.
Yeah.
So there's scaly patches.
Yeah.
And the way that I understand it is, it's because our immune system misfires. I
Yep.
guess that's the simplest way to
Yep.
describe it.
Yep.
It misfires, so it signals our skin to rapidly
Yeah.
produce
Yep.
and change. Kumbaga, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm probably wrong. Like a normal person sheds skin and creates new skin maybe a week. Kunyari, a week.
Yeah.
But for us, a patient with psoriasis, it happens faster, like in a day.
Yeah.
That's why we have scaly patches.
Right.
Oo.
So parating may new skin nagfo-form.
Yes. Oo.
But the mechanism in terms of how autoimmune works is that it normally your immune system misfires because you have inflammation just coming in, and your body cannot handle it anymore.
So that's why your immune system gets overactivated as well. It triggers.
Malfunctions.
It's a trigger.
Yeah, it
Yes.
malfunctions, no? So ang nangyayari, instead of your immune system functioning normally, pagka sobrang it has to work so hard, it breaks down. You know, that's what happens. It starts to overdrive and overwork itself now. So yeah.
In my case, ever since you've met me, I've had psoriasis na. And my type of psoriasis, there's different types as well. Mine is guttate,
Yes.
where you get small dots or circles
Yes.
of lesions,
Yes.
of psoriatic lesions,
Yes.
or flaky dots.
Oo.
And then there's also plaque, there's also psoriatic arthritis.
Pakita natin kaya sa picture yun sa sa
sige,
ilalim
lagay
para
natin,
alam natin
like
na.
the height of my psoriasis.
Oo. Hindi.
We'll flash a photo.
And also what the descriptions now, different kinds.
So
Oo.
there's guttate, yung bilog-bilog. There's plaque psoriasis, which
Yep.
looks like maps. And then, of course, because we are psoriasis patients, we are also prone to psoriatic arthritis.
Correct.
Wherein our bones and joints start hurting.
Yeah, we have both psoriatic arthritis patients as well as yung normal na nakikita sa
Yes,
skin.
in Barron method.
Sometimes it goes to sometimes when we work with patients, it doesn't even go on the skin, it goes straight to the bone.
Yeah.
And it's quite painful. No?
Yeah. Actually,
So,
meron nga no, nawala sila sa skin.
Yes.
Pero they have problems with psoriatic
Yeah,
arthritis.
it's I would say it's debilitating. It's
Oh,
very
yeah,
difficult
kasi
for
it's
them
hard
to
to
walk.
move.
Definitely.
It's very hard.
Oo.
So, in this episode, I actually told Harvey that I want to give tips to my skin brothers and skin sisters out there
Yes.
how to manage our condition.
First of all, let's ask the question. Sa family mo ba, let's define it. Yung psoriasis, ano ba yan? Genetic ba yan?
Yes.
Inheritance ba yan?
Yes.
In your
That's
case,
what
yes.
I know, yes.
Diba?
That it's
Oo.
genetic because in my case, my dad has psoriasis.
Yes.
There's a total of nine of them,
Yes.
9 siblings, and out of 9, there's 7
Ikaw
of
lang-
them with psoriasis.
Right.
But in my generation, ako lang
Ikaw
ang
lang meron.
Yes.
Na alam mo.
Jackpot ako, guys.
Na alam mo.
True.
Oo.
Baka it's dormant in some of my
It can be late
cousins, my
onset.
siblings. Pwedeng ma-activate later on. We don't know.
Right. And our son has psoriasis as well.
Our daughter also has psoriasis.
Yes.
Ang lakas
Oo.
ng dugo
Dugo,
ko, guys.
oo.
My kids, unfortunately, have psoriasis. And, my gosh, I feel so bad, honestly.
But we have to learn. See, remember when I said baka late onset, hindi pa alam. Now, inflammation kasi is not hereditary. The autoimmune is. But if you are starting your body with a lot of stress and constant yung inflammation mo, then potentially ang mangyayari, boom, papasok siya. And it's not necessarily determined by age, ha?
Yeah.
Agree?
Yes.
Okay. Although, what we've noticed is that, lalo na at the practice, hormones can trigger, or an imbalance in the hormones can trigger.
Like in the case of our son, he is 13. So,
Na
ano siya,
puberty lang.
puberty. biglang dumami yung psoriasis lesions niya.
Actually,
And-
doon nag-appear.
Yes.
Doon
Doon
nag-appear.
naging super active.
Oo.
And to be honest, as a mom and as the person who passed on the genetic trait
Yup.
to him of psoriasis, I was just, Lord, why? I mean, alam mo yun? Even to the point na I was praying, Lord, balik mo na lang sa akin. Let
Yup.
me have a flare-up.
Of course.
Because I'm an adult. I can manage it. I can, if I wanted to,
Yeah.
I can take medicine.
Right.
And, you know, my body can probably take it
Yeah.
more than my son who's 13, who's still growing, who's still developing.
Right.
As in, dasal ako ng dasal.
Pero to be fair, when we found out what it was, what kind of psoriasis it was, he was a real trooper. He even
Oh, yeah.
he just did everything, no?
That's
So
the thing. I
yung
mean,
protocol natin sinunod lang niya.
Yes, sinunod lang naman niya. And happy to say, he has no flare-up anymore.
Saka wala siyang meds.
Yeah, we did not do any oral meds or any biologics for him despite the fact na medyo severe. Would you call his...
Oh, very severe.
It was severe.
Oo.
It was severe.
Well, one of the things, so we've talked about hormones as a trigger. Ano pang trigger sa napansin mo? Ikaw magkwento.
Stress is
Stress
is
is
a
another
hormone
one.
for people who have guttate psoriasis. Kami, automatic yan. Pag nagka-sore throat, biglang boom.
Yun.
There's a flare-up.
So, a lowering of this time
Immune
naman,
system.
yung immune system mo, no? So, nagma-malfunction na nga, nagfa-fire up. Minsan kasi, you'll take food na nakakabagsak ng immune system,
Yes.
right?
Ako, sorry, but if I eat in a Chinese restaurant that uses a lot of artificial
Kung ano-ano.
flavors
Oo.
and MSG,
Yeah.
I kid you not, the next thing I know, I'm so itchy. I get red, scaly
Pero
dots.
masarap.
Yeah.
Masarap.
But anyway, everyone can research what psoriasis is and what it's not. Let's go to the tips. What tips can we give to people who have psoriasis and maybe tips to the people who have loved ones who have psoriasis?
Sige. Okay, I've been advising you what to do for so long.
Uh-huh.
Let's see if you learned what I advised you. Sige nga, go.
Naging quiz pa to bigla.
Yes, quiz.
Okay, number 1, aside from eating clean, avoid your refined sugar, avoid your artificial flavors, artificial colors, MSG, sodium nitrate, sodium nitrites.
Check. Okay, so far,
Next.
ano pa?
Practical, probiotic skin spray.
Yes.
So we use this widely in the practice. It's a skin spray that has good bacteria. And what we do, and we did this for our son, we spray the probiotic skin spray at night, and then we cover it up with VCO or virgin coconut oil after
Yep.
to seal in the good bacteria.
Yep.
Okay?
Definitely.
So, probiotic skin spray. Next is yon, VCO. I've had to live relatively fragrance-free.
Yeah, kasi they're
Because-
triggers too.
Yes, that's part of my trigger na pag gumamit ako ng damit or towel na malakas ang fabric conditioner or spray ng pabango, nangangati din ako.
It's very sensitive.
It is. So yeah, number 2, maybe change your soap, your shampoo,
Yeah.
your detergent if you can. Marami namang options in the market na hindi harsh sa katawan.
How about supplements? Do you take supplements?
Yes, I do.
Okay,
I
go.
actually take a lot of supplements,
Okay.
and one of the 2 that I remember. Number 1 is good omega-3.
Okay.
Tama?
Yep.
So that it's good fats, good for the skin.
Correct.
Next is vitamin D3.
Yes, very good.
Because
Skin.
usually, lalo na here in the Philippines, mga takot sa araw dahil gusto maputi, ayaw magpa-araw. We need D3. And of course, probiotics
Yep.
for gut health. Because we also believe in the practice that psoriasis is not just an autoimmune, but can be helped through healing the gut.
I'll discuss that right before we close how it all works together, no? Sige.
Oo,
go
pero
ahead.
commercial muna tayo, nakakatawa.
Oh, go.
Actually, dati, nung nangyari to, hindi ako natatawa. But now, medyo natatawa na lang ako.
Sige, patawain mo ko.
Patawanin mo ako. I scheduled a facial
Yep.
at this popular skincare
Oo,
center with lots of branches.
Parang natakot, no?
So, okay na. Kinlens na yung mukha ko, sinesteam na. And then biglang lumabas yung esthetician to consult their clinic manager. And then pumasok yung clinic manager to tell me, ay ma'am, di po namin kayo pwedeng i-facial kasi may rashes kayo sa mukha. Which I proceed to explain, ate, ma'am, this is psoriasis. Hindi siya rashes or anything like that. Oo po, pero kasi pag rashes, hindi talaga pwede i-facial, ganyan. So, tinanong ko siya, just to ask, what do you know about psoriasis? And, ito yung sagot niya. Yung psoriasis po kasi, rashes yan na galing sa araw.
So, para siyang solar rashes, hindi psoriasis. Baka narinig niya sa'yo, solar rashes yan.
Which, I don't blame her because I don't expect naman na
Everyone knows
an
about it.
aesthetic clinic manager to
Right.
know all types of skin disease.
Of course.
But this is what we face. Na magpapa-facial ka na nga lang. Actually, I'll insert the picture ko na itsura na mukha ko that day. I had one small lesion under my eyebrow lang. That was it. And yet, I was refused service.
Yep.
Because nga, they were probably unfamiliar
Yeah,
with
of course.
with the whole psoriasis thing. Gusto ko talaga magalit when she said na kasi siya yung rashes na nakukuha sa hangin.
Oo.
And I'm like, so I told
Parang
her,
okay,
hindi
sige.
po, it's genetic naman
Yep.
ako to sa tatay ko, hindi siya nakakahawa.
Yeah.
Because, which I forgot to mention, nung sinesteam yung face ko and nandun yung aesthetician, there was a slight pangdidiri.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I
Talaga?
forgot to mention na parang ganon. Ano yan? Ba't may ganyan siya sa mukha? And then
Yeah.
she left to go out. So, I understand naman that you have to protect yourself.
Right. And
But
she
yun-
thought it was contagious, right?
Yeah,
Probably.
that's the
Most
point.
likely that
They
was the
thought
fear.
na pag hinawakan niya yung mukha ko, and she has to wear gloves, baka feeling niya mahahawa siya. Or, I don't know, maybe in that branch, they had issues with someone who had skin issues
Yeah.
and then financial and it got worse and
Yeah.
then napasama sila. But yun nga.
Well,
I
Eizza,
mean,
I was gonna tell you, you're not alone there.
Oh,
even,
yeah, I
even
know.
most patients themselves, when they first come through to Barron Method, and nakikita naman natin to when they come into Barron Method, makikita mo, long sleeve sila, even if it's
Nagtatago.
summer.
Nagtatago.
And then yung bangs, yung hair nila, covered bangs kasi minsan
sometimes it
nag-a-appear
goes
sa
here eh.
forehead
Oo.
So, they do everything because it makes them feel very conscious, right?
Yes.
Naiisipin niya ng tao, ano yan?
And no, I feel that way.
Oo.
I tell you, when
Yeah.
I have a flare up, I feel like when people see me, that's the only thing that they look at.
Yeah. Well, no, it's not. But
Thank you.
but I understand how you feel because I see patients. We work with people who experience this, and you can see the moment that they've been through the program and they see that their lesions sort of disappear slowly.
They're like a different
Their
person.
level of confidence is a big.
It just
it
really
changes
changes.
significantly. So definitely we have to understand. We have to be very sensitive to the feeling ng taong may psoriasis,
Yes.
di ba? Ganun talaga
But
yun.
if this ever reaches that aesthetic
Yun.
skin clinic, sana you can educate your aestheticians and
Yeah.
most especially your clinic manager.
Yeah.
Because I actually told the clinic manager, you guys, itong clinic pa naman to, they have dermatologists
Yes.
that sometimes go on duty. So I said, baka naman you can ask the
The
derma,
derma. Oo.
na explain that it's psoriasis. Oo. But the thing is, parang, at that point, I wanted to choose my battles. So I just said, never mind, I'll just come back.
Right.
Then I stepped out. Then I
Good.
went home.
Good.
Pero seriously, at that point, I was like, okahin ko na to, ganyan. But,
Yung
wag
stress na yun, nakakadagdag lang.
yun pa. Pag na-stress ako, madadagdagan yung psoriasis
Oo.
lesions ko.
Oo.
So like, and yun nga, the thought is, you can't expect this clinic manager to know all sorts of skin
Right.
issues.
Right.
But anyway, going back, tips.
Okay. So overall the pathway kasi ng meaning to say if you look at the mechanism with psoriasis is an overactive immune system,
Yes,
di ba?
yes.
So instead of taking any type of thing that will make your immune system collapse,
Suppress the
di ba?
immune system.
The idea would be to regulate, to take things that will help modulate your immune system. But better yet, para mag-regulate down ng normally ang immune system mo by itself, why not lessen the inflammation? That's why all of our suggestions are geared towards lowering inflammation,
Yes.
creating situations where your body's immune system improves on its own.
Yes.
Whether it's to lower it or to manage it as a smart functioning part of the body.
So, sige, other tips pa. We've done probiotics,
Sunlight.
skin spray,
Sunlight.
D3,
Oo.
supplementation. Sunlight.
Oo.
Sunlight
Mm.
is very, very important.
Really
I
good.
actually know someone who also has, when she has a flare-up, it becomes really severe. She decided to move near the beach.
Mm.
And she's okay. She's
Right.
better.
Oo. Plus,
Kasi,
less stress din yon siguro, di ba?
that's true. That's true.
And then the
Sun
sea air,
exposure is
grounding,
good.
which is part of the grounding side of being on the
Yes.
beach, right?
Yes. So, ano pa ba ang pwede nating ibigay?
Clean eating.
Yeah.
Laking bagay. You
Guys,
literally have to make...
sorry.
Yun eh.
Do you love your sodas, your junk food, your fast food more than how your skin looks? And I always say this kasi people ask bakit pag lumalabas ka, you eat out, you go with friends, you have so much self-control. It's not even about self-control. It's because I don't want to flare up.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't like it when I flare up.
There's
the
no-
height of my flare up, I can't even look in the mirror because I get really sad.
There is no food out there that makes a month-long flare-up or a
Worth
week-long
it.
flare-up worth it.
Yes.
Diba? At the end of the day, shit food, shit skin.
Yeah.
Ganun yun eh.
And I mean, not to say that I never eat cheat food anymore. But yun nga it's always at least 90%, in my case at least 90% clean food.
Yeah. Hindi, pero yung sa'yo kasi, when you do have your cheats or you do have your foods na medyo lesser, more inflammatory foods or mga junk food or mga, let's say, mga ganong food na kinakain natin minsan together, mababa yung, yung symptom threshold mo.
Yes, oo.
Mababa yun, meaning to say, mababa yung trigger mo. Hindi lahat ng kakainin mo magti-trigger. So let's say you're all good, mababa ang levels mo, you have an ice cream, you have this. It doesn't affect
Automatically mean that I'm going to flare
Oo,
up.
maganda yung protection ng body mo for that season. Your immune system is optimal.
Correct.
Yun lang naman ang gusto natin mangyari.
Ang
Not tell you to
problema-
avoid it.
Ang
di ba?
problema nga, some people take it for granted na, hindi naman sa pagkain yan hindi naman natitrigger ng pagkain yan.
Pagkain yan.
Guys, natitrigger ng pagkain yan.
Yeah, I'll tell
Sorry.
you, sa 16 years na natin tong ginagawa, pagkain yan.
Correct.
Kung gusto mo maayos yan ng mabuti talaga without any type of taking things that can harm your liver or your kidney or give you these crazy side effects, focus on your food.
Yes.
At the end of the day, focus on your food.
Because, stress is also a trigger. It's inevitable. You also have to know how to manage your stress.
Yeah.
But more than anything, fix your food,
Yeah,
guys.
exactly. And of course, the other one would be exercise is very good. And then you factor...
It's a holistic
Yeah.
thing naman But tayo kasi food side nutrition.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
our focus.
Last, before we go,
Yes.
sleep. Talk about
Oh,
sleep.
yeah. Ako, when I lack sleep, automatic yan. Biglang, poop, may isang dot na ng psoriasis.
Yeah.
Ganun siya. So, people take sleep for granted.
They do.
They think na, sige, ayusin ko na yun. Iba, minsan, ayusin nga yung pagkain, ma-manage yung stress. Pero hindi naman natutulog na
Oo.
maayos.
Oo.
Hindi rin
Oo.
naman pwedeng ganun.
Cannot. You're right. It's a balance of everything that
Yes.
makes it work well.
Absolutely. And I hope that you guys picked up something that's helpful in terms of managing your psoriasis. Send this to people who are suffering from psoriasis. Because yes, I can say suffering because I have it.
Yeah.
And it is a suffering. And I just hope that, parting words, guys, hindi kami nakakahawa. We are not contagious. Always, always remember that. And if you see someone who has a flare-up at the mall, the best thing I guess you can do is maybe not stare at them.
Yeah.
Because nakaka-conscious talaga siya.
Oh, nakaka-conscious.
Nakaka-conscious siya.
I can...
Happy World Psoriasis Day to all my skin sisters and skin brothers out there. And if you have questions, feel free to shoot us a message. My Instagram handle is @Mrs. Baron Method, MRS Baron Method. And that's the What the Actual Health podcast. Hope you picked up something today na bulol pa. Bye!
Bye!